because I value myself enough to give 120% or don't do it. And that's the problem with some of you. You always want to blame other people. You always want to hold other people to the fire, but you're not holding yourself to the fire. You just said you're giving 50%. You owe you an explanation. You owe you an explanation. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, why are you only giving 50%? What's wrong with you? You need to put yourself on punishment. You need to tell you no more TV, no more snacks, no more desserts, no, we working out now. No more alcohol, not right now. No, I can't handle it right now. You need to tell you that you owe you something.
You've got to upgrade your friends. It ain't nothing bad, you just got to upgrade people in your life. But if you're the smartest person in your group, you need a new group. You cannot be the go-to person in the group. Upgrade your friends. People come to you to solve their problems because that's a gift. Don't run from it. That's a gift. You solve problems all the time. You can earn a lot of money doing that. You know what people pay for in this country? They pay for expertise in this country. The moment you're an expert at something in America, you can make $1 million. All you gotta do is be an expert at one thing. That girl up there that's an expert at social media, if she really bear down, she could be a millionaire. If you know how to grow tomatoes better than anybody else, you can make $1 million growing tomatoes. You just gotta be an expert. I'm an expert at jokes. I tell jokes, I'm an expert. They got paid me, ta-da.
See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're gonna have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. So the question is, who should you defeat in the final analysis? And the answer is, you should defeat your former self. You should be constantly trying to do that. And you're the right control for yourself too, because you're the one who's had all your advantages and disadvantages. And so if you want to compete fairly with someone, then you should be competing with you.
Success is not how far you got. Because see, you're going to be disappointed all the time. Because somebody always further than you. So now you'll forever be disappointed. Success ain't how far you got. Success is how far you got from where you started. That's your success. This is yours. You're the captain. You're the master. You're the foreman. You're the general. You're the head. Don't give control of this to nobody, especially the devil.
Every time someone tells me I can't do something, I laugh. Say, you must not know who you're talking to. You must not know what I've been through. I've been through worse. Each and every one of you must be unshakable, because people will try to shake you.
Everything that you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And you know what? I feel like my entire life, I have allowed myself to be defined by a culture. I have allowed myself to be defined by the naysayers. I was dropped in the middle of a profession that is all about deprivation. And so, a lot of times, you just allow other people to define you. And at 56 years old, I have come to the realization that I can define myself.
If your goal is to be a millionaire, and you start out making $20,000 a year, and then God gets you to 50, but you mad because you ain't a millionaire. Well, hold up, man. Do you not remember that just a minute ago you didn't have but 20? So you got to show gratitude for the 50. Then somehow, by the grace of God, you get to 150. It's people making 150 who used to be dead broke, mad because they not a millionaire. Hold up, partner. Do you remember when you was just making the 50? Now you done tripled that And you got to understand that there's joy in the journey. So if you don't show the proper amount of gratitude, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be content. And after a while, man, God going to get tired of you.
You gotta get in there, you gotta get your hands dirty.
You want to be the hardest working person in whatever you do, and you put yourself in position to be successful.
Don't let any outside distraction or your own insecurity stop you from your goals.
It's your heart and your fucking soul that you gotta put into this shit.
Every day is just constant improvement, constant curiosity, constantly getting better.
Winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
Say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
No matter how much emotion and feeling you may have or how much hurt you may have, life has to go on. Life doesn't stop for anybody.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Well, there's two pains in life, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret.
You can make every fucking reason about losing all day. No one cares. People only care about the fucking winners.
If you're not where you need to be in life, what's the point of going outside? Pretending like everything is, oh, I'm having a good time. I need to get that hit, get the million. Well, then you're gonna see me outside. And maybe then I still won't be outside.
Everybody's great when they're not tired. The champions is when they tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when that real dog come out. Because if you go piss like a puppy, stay on the porch and let the big dogs eat.
I just can't live my life based upon what other people think about me. It's just not healthy. I don't think I'll continue to do what I do if I was constantly worrying about what somebody thought about it.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Sir, I just want to say thank you. You saved my life.
Never say never, because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
That there are people in our lives that come with an expiration date. Everyone's not meant to be in your life forever. The key is to know when it's time to cut them off, because you know sometimes the most hate you get is from your inner circle. Like, you have to be mindful of that and go, you know, as I'm making this step to the next level, it's not that I change, but it's that you're not ready to go with me to this next level. You holding me back. So your time is up. I appreciated the time we had, but now I got to move on.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Nigga, love yourself before you're able to love anybody else. And people might think you're going crazy because you're going from girl to girl to girl. And if on some real man-to-man shit, you don't need a girlfriend. You want one. You may want a relationship, you may want somebody to love you, you may want this. You may want, but always remember, you don't need. You feel what I'm saying? It's okay to be single.
Focus on yourself. Don't tell nobody your plans. Don't open up for nobody. I don't give a fuck if this is your day one. Don't tell him shit.
Nobody cares, you know. At the end of the day, nobody cares. What we're going through, how your body feels, nobody cares. We gotta do our job. Life is tough sometimes, and it's not fair, and it doesn't care sometimes. But you're gonna hold true to what you believe, and you're gonna hold true to who you are, and you're gonna be that person, whether it's easy or it's not. Is it fair? No, because I want to have emotions about things. I want to think about things as a human being, you know.
We're born alone, we die alone.
And in between, we spend our lives looking for something, connection. That's all we want. Every once in a while, we might find it in a true friend. Many friendships will come only to fade as quickly as a firework, but some, a rare and precious few, turn life up to 11 and keep it there. You gotta hold on to friends like these because just like air, you'll miss them when they're gone. No one else gets it, but they do, because they know what's in your soul, your heart, your mind. They can blindside you, come out of nowhere, but you'll know them right away. You'll click as perfectly as a jack plug into an amp. They'll know what you're thinking before you've thought it. Anticipating your every move, they'll understand the demons as well as the angels inside of you. Never judging you for it either. And together, you'll uncage a thrill that makes you surge with life. But don't be fooled. Friendships are not easy. You gotta put the effort in and take as good care of them as you do your own flesh. There will be good times and epic, adrenaline-filled challenges where it seems there's no way you can make it, but if you trust in one another and commit, you'll find a way, coming through together, closer, stronger. Even so, you, they, the world, in time, everything and everyone changes. Slowly, that boiling energy of young friendship will cool and be replaced by the bonds of a deep, mutual history, complete with the scars that tell the stories of a lifetime well lived. It's as inevitable as ripples altering their size. So don't fight it, go with it. Ride it out together.
Nobody believes in you. You lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you could go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what.
It doesn't matter. I'm chasing more ideas. It doesn't matter.
One thing about me, you still got a chance if I'm talking and responding to you. But when I get quiet and non-responsive, that's when you know I'm done.
Why do y'all forgive family for the same shit that you would not forgive a friend for? If your friend was to down talk you, run your business down, tell your business to the internet, you will never fuck with her again. You'll automatically cut her off. But when a family member does it, it's all these excuses. Oh, that's your cousin, don't be like that. Oh, y'all always gonna have to see each other at a family event and I don't want it to be weird. Or y'all family, y'all just always gonna have to be around each other. And that's not right. Family can be the ones that hurt you the most. Cause just think about it. If your mama go tell your auntie your business, your auntie go tell your cousin, now the whole family know your business, right? And people who know the most about you can hurt you the most. Just because y'all are blood does not make y'all family. It just means that y'all related. You don't change your realness to accommodate your fake ass family. You change your surroundings.
I just want to tell you, keep your head up, just keep on doing your thing and never change your recipe. My family for nobody. We're doing it from the start, but we continue it in a real, more real way. So yeah, keep it real, 100.
I'm
Tired of fucking bending my back to sit here and try to keep you in my life. If you don't want to be here, just leave. I am okay with being fine. God made me so I didn't have to be like anybody else, so why would I want to be like you?
You. Thank you for treating me like trash, because now I know that I am a treasure. Thank you for making me feel like I was nothing, because now I know that I am everything and so much more. Thank you for leaving my life, because now I know my worth. And I would have never realized it without your absence. Lovely.
Money?
Money.
Love that'll
And the only reason I say that,
never leave you.
and the only reason I say that is because of what I've been through. Like people come in and out of your life. Nothing is there for forever.
But like unconditional love?
In this generation today, there's no such thing. I would rather have money than be in a relationship where I feel like I feel miserable. Like that's all it is. You just feel miserable. You feel used. You feel abused. You just feel empty. Like I would rather have money, because money not gonna turn its back on you. Money gonna be there. Money gonna get you where you need to go. Relationship not. All you need is your family.
That there are 3 types of doors that you have to encounter. The first door is a manual door. It is a door that that requires effort from you. You put your hand on the knob, you either pull or you push. That's the door that requires effort. And many of us are frustrated, irritated, and aggravated because it feels like every door we've been trying to open for ourselves has been taking all of the effort from us. But God says there's a second door that is a revolving door. Now this door is crazy because it requires no effort, but it does require timing. Because the revolving door does the work for you. But if you mistime it, you end up going in circles. I don't know who I'm preaching to, but the last 6 months of your life, you've been going through some unnecessary circles. And God is saying, I've already made a way. You got to make sure you get in my. The third door is an automatic door. Jesus. The third door does not require effort, and it does not require timing. All you got to do is show up. Can I preach and declare the reason anxiety, depression, and frustration has been on you so heavy? Because the devil knows in this season, all you got to do is show up.
There was a guy generations ago. At the time, he didn't know it, but he was going to be your great-great-grandfather. He just happened, with 7 billion plus people on the planet, to run into the woman that would be your great-great-grandmother. They came together and they created your great-grandfather. Then your great-grandfather, with the 7 billion plus people that are on the planet, he just happened to run into the woman that would be your great-grandmother. The two of them came together and created your grandfather. And then your grandfather, with the 7 billion plus people that are on the planet, he just happened upon the woman that was going to be your grandmother. Then the two of them came together and created your father, and then your father, with the 7 billion plus people that are on the planet, at just the right time, on the right day, he came together with the woman that would be your mother, and they created you. There ain't nothing chance about that. That's a miracle. And if you think that it was a miracle that you were born, think about how much more of a miracle it is that you were born.